To make a new storyboard, I'll just go ahead and click on the main menu, Storyboards, and click on Create a Storyboard. The page that opens is the Storyboards landing page, and it's on this page that I'll set all the parameters to generate my presentation. Up here at the top, I have a field to enter a title for my presentation, so I'll click on the edit icon on the right and type in my title. In slide description, I can enter any information I want to add to my presentation, and this will appear above the content. It's a really simple process to create slides here. On the left side is where all my slides will appear as I create them. I can click on the Add Slide button to make a new one. And when I have more than one, I can click on the icon in the top right corner of the slide's thumbnail and drag my slide to a new position in the lineup if I need to rearrange something. Hovering over the slide also shows me a little trash can icon, which I can click on to delete the slide. The Slide Content section gives me a few options to add content to my slides. I can either use a page that I have in my favorites or use a direct link. How I do that is by copying and pasting the share link that I can get from many pages within the application, the same link I would use to share the page with another user. And finally, I can also create a blank slide if I need to. So let's go ahead and create a few slides. Let's say for my first slide, I want to use a page from my favorites. So I'll select that and pick a page from the drop-down menu. On the left side, I'll click on Add Slide to add a new one. And on this second slide, I'll use a direct link to my org chart. So I'll open it up in another tab. Click on the Share icon and copy the link. Now I'll go back to my Storyboards tab, click on the Link checkbox, and paste the link in the field. I'll also add a description. And last, I'll create a third slide with empty content. And just put a thank you in the description to show you what that would look like. Now that my 3 slides are ready, I can click on Save and Play at the bottom of the page to see what my presentation will look like. So here, you can see that my slide description appears at the top of the slide. I have navigation options on the top right, and I can see what slide I'm on. My content here is the page I added to my favorites. And as you can see, the slide is fully interactive, and it shows current data from my application. And I can click through it to get to other pages as I need. If I need to reset this slide, I can also do that by clicking on the Reset Slide button up here at the top. So let's take a look at the next slide. Same layout once again, and my org chart was pulled from the direct link that I entered into the field earlier. And the last slide is blank with my short thank you at the very top. To exit out of this preview, I'll just click Next until it brings me back to the Storyboards landing page. So just a few more things here before we wrap up. On the bottom, I also have the option to delete my storyboard. And on the top right, I can generate a link to share this page with authorized users. I'll just close my tab to show you the next thing. Then click on the main menu, then Storyboards. And as you can see, I can directly access the storyboard I saved from the main menu now as well. If I click on it here, it'll open up the presentation as we saw before. But if I want to edit or delete it, all I need to do is click on the edit icon from its main menu entry. So that covers the basics of storyboards in Nakisa Hanelly.